y'all, welcome back to another episode of Whip It Like Butter. It's your girl Ashley, and today we're going to make a coconut cream cheese pound cake, y'all. We're doing this like a regular cream cheese pound cake, and so we're adding some coconut extract and we're adding some sweetened coconut right into the batter. We're doing a glaze and we're adding some coconut right on top. It's gonna be real nice and cute and pretty, perfect for the holidays, or like I always say, any day that you're in the mood for this type of cake. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'll show you how it's done. Let's go. So here we are with our ingredients about to get started. You can also find them in the description box. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add our butter to our mixing bowl. And I always use a stand mixer just because I bought it and I need to use it. But you can definitely use a hand mixer for to make this cake. So we're going to slowly add in our sugar. And we're going to keep that mixing until it's all nice and light and fluffy like so. Then we're going to go ahead and scrape down the sides of our bowl. And we're going to add our cream cheese into our bowl, and we're going to get that mixing as well. So the butter and the cream cheese are at room temperature for easy mixing, okay? And then we don't want any cold ingredients going in our cake, making it hard to get everything all nice and combined and smooth. And so we're going to add our eggs into our cake one at a time, blending well after each addition before we add our next egg. We're using a total of 4 eggs, and the eggs also should be at room temperature. Okay, so here we are with our extracts. We're using almond and coconut extract, putting that right in the mix. And then we're going to go ahead and add our whole milk into here. And we're going to let that blend as well. And then we're adding our salt and our baking powder into our flour mixture. We're going to give that a stir, and we're going to go ahead and put that right in here in our batter as well. All right, just like that. And we're going to go ahead and blend that just until mix, y'all. We don't want to over mix our cake. I want to show you all here, how the batter transforms. It's a little, I wouldn't say chunky, but for lack of a better word. And then it starts to smooth out just until combine. And then we're going to stop and we're going to fold in our coconut. Y'all, this is sweetened coconut. And I like the shredded kind instead of the flakes. You want to like a finer coconut for your batter. Okay. We're going to stir all that together, and then we're going to go ahead and spread the hell out of our bundt pan, and we're going to pour our batter in here, smooth the top, and we're going to bake this cake in the oven at 325 degrees for about an hour and 15 minutes, or the cake is done once you do the toothpick test and the toothpick comes out clean. So I went ahead and did this in 2 layers. So we're going to add the first layer into our pan, and then we're going to smooth the top, and then of course we're going to follow behind and do the same thing with the rest of the batter. If your batter falls into your pan like this, you always want to make sure that you smooth that little layer first, because if you don't, your cake can be lopsided or it can cook unevenly. Trust me, I've been there, and you don't want to go there. Okay. You can smooth the top, you can tap it a little bit, all of that, and then go ahead and place it right into your oven. So ours is done, and it's cooled for 20 minutes in our pan. So we're going to go ahead and invert it or flip it over. Okay, that cake always comes out smooth because of how we spray our pan with that Baker's Joy, y'all. Okay, so we're going to let that cool while we go ahead and make our icing, okay, or our glaze. So we have our powdered sugar, and then we'll go ahead and add our coconut extract into the mix. And then we're going to slowly add our milk, so you can control your thickness or your consistency with your glaze. So I already pretty much know that I'm going to need all of it, but still, you never know. Just, to err on the side of caution, then you can just, take it slow with adding your milk into your powdered sugar. So you want to give it a mix, and then go ahead and combine. I recommend doing this by hand. And once it's combined, then it's good to go. If you feel like you need to add a little milk here, you can definitely do that. We're not going to add the shredded coconut you see over there into the side into our glaze, because it's going to make it harder for us to lay it on top of this cake. So you can just freestyle how you want to add your glaze. The glaze was like pretty smooth, so I didn't want to put it in a piping bag. So I just went ahead and just grabbed a regular spoon and then just went crazy with putting the icing on the cake. So you can do it however that you like. This is just how I chose to do it. You can definitely probably do it with the piping bag. Maybe like eliminate the tip, just like cut a little slit at the bottom of your bag. Or you can also use a Ziploc bag, something like that, and apply your icing. Okay, and then we're just gonna lay that coconut right on here on top of the cake, just like so. So we can have a little extra pizzazz. All right, and then you're gonna go ahead and let your icing set before you serve it. Okay, you see it's kind of molded a little bit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut the cake so you can see. So this cake has it's not a smooth texture um, with the how the cake looks because it has the coconut in there. It's perfectly fine. It's gonna have a little bit of that crumble, but honey, when I tell you like this cake was nice and moist and tender, it definitely was. And y'all want to stick around for the taste test because we're going to go ahead and get into that in just 1 second. All right, y'all, we got our cake right here, our little slice of goodness. Okay, so let's start here. Do this little bite. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Ooh, it's good. All that butter in here, the cream cheese. Cream cheese pound cake is one of my favorites. The thing about this cake, it's delicious today. It's gonna be even better the next day, and the next day is just something about when that coconut, that cream cheese, I'm sorry, soaks into the cake. I don't know. Over time, it just gets even better. Let's try another little bite with the glaze. I didn't get the glaze, frosting, what have you. Mhm. Mhm. And it's not over the top with the coconut. Look, coconut is not like my number one favorite thing, but I like it in pina coladas and I like it in coconut cake. Like my aunt started me out on coconut cake, but what I liked about hers is like the flavor was so different. It wasn't too much coconut and definitely the moisture. So I can't wait for y'all to try this recipe. The recipe and ingredients are in the description box below. Like, share, subscribe, and join us back for more over here at With the Light Butter. Bye.